So whenever I tell people about the project, there's a few questions that I get fairly regularly. The first one is what makes it different, and there are a number of things. As I said before, the movie was really meant to showcase the new technology of the time, which was Technicolor. To do that, they played around with different things. They made the witch green. That's not actually the way she was in the original story. Nowhere in the book does it say the Wicked Witch of the West is green. That was really just an addition that MGM put in as a way to play with their new toy, essentially. Our witch has more depth to her. She has all of the characters actually have a lot more depth to them. We've spent probably hundreds of hours creating backstories for the characters that make them more three-dimensional and really bring them to life on stage. And it really helps the audience to connect with the characters in a way that you really can't when you're watching the movie. The other question that I get a lot from people that I know that meet the rest of the production team, Michael and Lindsay and all of that, is how did I get involved? Like I said, I've been involved with the project for about 5 years, and about 5 years ago is when Michael came into a store that I was working at as a sales associate, and he was looking for a little stuffed dog to use in a production, a reading of the script that he was doing, to use as Toto. Now we have one thing led to another, and now we have a real Toto, and it's actually going to be trained by Tony Award winner William Beloni. He is a renowned dog trainer, and he's agreed to take on our show. He's excited for the script. He's excited to do something a little bit different, and we're actually getting that across the board. Everybody involved in the project is really excited with what it is we're doing, whether they're involved on the production staff level or whether they're just involved as a potential patron once we get our ticket sales up and going. Everyone's really excited to see the true story of the Wizard of Oz, and we're excited to bring it to them. The thing that's really inspiring about this project is that it really excites everyone that it touches. It's not something that you can just go into and say, oh, okay, it's a new version of the Wizard of Oz, whatever. It's really something that, it is an American classic. It is something that is probably the most referenced story of all time, sans maybe Romeo and Juliet. And it really has a strong hold on today's pop culture. And it's something that we're trying to bring depth to and trying to bring a lot of meaning out of, because the story was written with a lot of basic morals. It talks about family, it talks about friendship, and it really talks about having to make a journey, having to really experience something before you actually understand why you're doing it. And that's actually something that we've ran into time and time again. There are things, the experience that we've had that, at the time we find it catastrophic. And afterwards we look back on it and say, okay, well, we learned something. We know what to do or what not to do, depending, and it's really the thing that holds us together on it. I believe is the story, is the morals within it, and it's something that I really think needs to be presented to audiences of today, and that's really our goal. We want to bring the original story with the original morals, with three-dimensional characters, updated music really that really bring the characters to life, and we want to put it on stage for the masses and allow them to experience it and fall in love with it all over.